Tonight in this one, of the guards you played alongside, who is the best combination passer scorer?
Oh, man, Kev, he put me on the hot seat. That's a tough one. I just got to give everybody
you played with a lot
shout
of them,
out.
though, didn't you? Huh?
I know, man. I didn't know it was going to be a test today. I got to go with my boy Rod Strickland when I played with him at the Wizards. I think he's the best finisher ever, and he led the league in assists. My boy Jay Will, shout out to White Chocolate. I mean, he is one of the most creative players I ever played with, but he could shoot it from deep. He was a guy that liked to shoot it from Curry Land, and he could pass it. And then lastly, I'd have to, of course, go with my man Mike Bibby. Mike Bibby could do it all. So I've been blessed to play and fortunate to play with some great scorers and combination passers in this league.
Three terrific names. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valencinis, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Outside Lowry. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A 5-time All-Star. Lowry has come a long way since being drafted 24th overall back in 2006.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
Yeah, Kevin, the front office shakeup this summer for the Grizzlies. Now, the new leadership wants to take more of a long-term, proactive approach to things.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Now here's Jackson, one of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Morant dishes to Jackson. Count it. And many fans in Memphis had hoped for a change. But, Chris, they still had some question marks with this new leadership.
Yeah, Kevin, that's because they're relatively young and unproven. Former lawyers rather than basketball minds. But we're seeing that league-wide, teams are going with former agents and lawyers in their front office.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Brooks with no one around. With the second effort, Jackson gets the bucket.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass. Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Tipped away. And he banks in the layup. Jackson's got 6.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
Lowry kicks to Siakam. Over Jackson. And Siakam with the basket on the assist by Lowry.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish you.
Pass to Valencinis. Here's Morant. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Much more than just a perimeter threat. Morant loves to sneak inside and do damage.
The drive by Lowry. And the rejection by Jackson. Winslow, the pass to Morant. Now Winslow, defended by Ibaka. The 10-footer. Here's Valencinis, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
One eye on the rim.
And so it's Memphis, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best productions.
Vince Carter really changed the game of it.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Carter's exciting style of play, GA, really energized the whole country.
And playing basketball in a hockey town isn't easy, but Carter really helped get this city and country energized about the game of basketball.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And for Memphis guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
And no question, it's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for Toronto right now, they've got Marc Gasol. Davis is out there with Powell. And it's Boucher in at the 4 slot. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Jaren Jackson Jr. is the son of an NBA player. And I'm so old, I covered his dad in college. Growing up, his parents let him find his passion, but the game was always in his genes. Jackson Jr. said, "I've always prided myself on being more than just a basketball player, but I can't deny my laser focus on the sport." Kevin, he's following in his father's footsteps, but looking to create his own legacy.
Terrific mentor, but he's just getting started, David. Thank you. Well, there's the talk about lowering the minimum draft age from 19 back to 18. And, Chris, how much of a difference does that 1 year make in a player's maturity?
It makes so much difference. I mean, you're young, you're coming into a league, you're playing against grown men. Just physically, your body hasn't been able to catch up. How do you handle the travel, being away from your family? Many times this guy's first time being away from their families that long. So it is a maturity process, but at the same time, there's only such a few. And if you're one of the few that have the skill set and you're ready to come to this level, we should welcome you with open arms.
Davis against Jones. Memphis moving it around. Anderson. No good there. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are two teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Raptors shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. And just like his brother Powell, Marc Gasol active in humanitarian causes.
I mean, we saw him volunteering on rescue boats in the Mediterranean. Mark doing his part, but also bringing attention to that humanitarian crisis.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Brooks outside. To the wing on the left. Valencinis inside. Ibaka on him. Shot clock at 6. Winslow against Powell. A nice shot by Winslow. There's 14 seconds left in the first half. Lowry with the ball. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Utah.
Yeah, but it wasn't all about himself. I mean, he kept everybody else in the loop. His passing was tremendous.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Raptors out in front. They lead by a bucket. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. Nice game. Great performance by Jaren Jackson.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
So on the floor for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valencinis, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And he recovers it. Siakam kicks to Van Vliet. Down low. Winslow, the pass to Morant. But he recovers it. The pass to Valencinis. Tries again, and it's in there. Valencinis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, you see how focused Valencinis is? When he's got this positioning, he's determined to score.
The Grizzlies have been a winning team for most of the last decade. Injuries snapped their playoff streak back in 18, but the silver lining, a top draft pick they used to select Jaren Jackson.
And Serge Ibaka, the bucket on the assist by Lowry. And now it's a 3-point Raptor lead.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, Greg, it's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
Now here's Morant. Tight defense on him. Here's Valencinis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Siakam.
Oh, man, I love watching Valencinis score the ball. He makes it look so easy, and he makes the defense feel uneasy out there.
And the Raptors with some changes. Marc Gasol's checked in for Ibaka. Wande Hollis-Jefferson comes in for OG Anunoby. Davis is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And here's a look at some numbers for him. And in his rookie season, Jaren Jackson, the youngest player in the league, he seemed NBA ready.
And already he impacts the game on both ends of the floor. A ton of upside with this young man. He's already helping the Grizz win games.
Powell, he's checked in for Fred VanVleet. Siakam, good. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Now here's Morant. He's guarded by Davis. Pass to Valencinis. Fades. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Gasol's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Back to Siakam. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Siakam's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Well, this is why Morant's teammates love to play alongside of him. I mean, exceptional vision, and he's incredibly unselfish.
Powell finds Gasol. Back to Powell. Now here's Davis. Pass to Gasol. With 2 seconds left. Can't capitalize inside. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Raptors lead by 1. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
This is where the NBA's headed. I mean, multi-dimensional big men. That was just a beautiful pass.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Davis. He's out there with Norman Powell. Marc Gasol is out there with Hollis-Jefferson. And it's Boucher in at the 4. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Clark. Pass to Valencinis. Here's Melton. 5 to shoot. Buries the long-range jumper. Melton's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you just want to keep fighting. You do your best, and you live with the results.
Here's Gasol. Nice D from Valencinis.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Jones against Davis. Jones, no luck. It's Davis with the drive. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Both teams will make substitutions. 1:53 left to play in the final quarter. And Ibaka kicks to VanVleet. Misses the 3.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
That puts them in the lead. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Here's Lowry. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist. And it's 8 points for Kyle Lowry.
And with the body control and jump shot Lowry possesses, he has been known to torch you from the perimeter.
Gasol with the steal. Ibaka, the pass to VanVleet. Here's Anunoby. He drains the quick shot.
And the native of England, Anunoby doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
Inside. And it's Valencinis finishing it off.
With the strong motor and basketball IQ, Valencinis remains unfazed by pressure situations.
And the Raptors call time here. The score is tied at 33. We've got 1:08 left in the game. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Jonas Valencinis.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. He told them, hey, guys, this is a close game, but if we execute right here, I like our chances. There's no need for hero ball. Trust one another. Make the simple play. Kevin, back to you.
4 on the clock. On the wing, Winslow. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
A little too aggressive on that shot. He's not the guy they want shooting these tough threes.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Whether he's starting or coming off the bench, Valencinis is a nice piece to have. He's a big man who's a nightly double-double threat. Boy, they would have loved to grab the lead there, but you can't make them all.
Here's Lowry. Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're trailing by 2. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're behind by 2. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. .29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Morant. While recovering, it drops. A huge shot to tie it up.
Oh, but you see why they keep going to Valencinis. He knows how to dominate when he's got the hot hand.
Here is Lowry. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Brooks. Good!
Hard to ignore the mental aspect of Brooks' game. I mean, he's locked in when it matters most.
Toronto calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for a 3 off the inbound play and go for the win. Definitely doable.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.